Hey everybody, how's it going? It's Troy here. Well, we as Second Amendment rights supporters and gun owners, as you all know, today we won a small battle that the Senate decided not to move forward with the universal gun control bill. But of course, we're still not out of the woods. There's other amendments going to be voted for, I believe, next week and probably the week after. But here's a scene that was outside the White House after they found out that this was not going forward. And once again, President Obama parading out mostly parents of some of the children that were shot in Sandy Hook. And it's just amazing that I know these people suffer, and I have suffered, and I feel for them tremendously. And we all watching this video, if we thought that the universal gun control would help this situation, then of course we would all, most likely, most of us would be in favor of it. But we all know that's not the answer. And I encourage everybody to go to the whitehouse.gov or wh.gov, which this is from, and watch this. This is about 18 minutes long. But the gentleman who's speaking here in front of you, and I'm going to just play a short clip of him talking, is one of the parents of one of the children that was shot. And that's his wife and daughter and other parents and so forth, and that's Gabby Giffords. And this gentleman here is another parent of one of the children where they were shot. But just the look on their faces, it almost looks like, you know, and I haven't lost a child, but the look on their faces like this voted down, like they lost their children again. And maybe they do feel that way, but they know that's not the answer. And I'm even going to play a clip that will show you even the gentleman who's talking knows that this is not the answer. So let me play that for you.
Expanded background checks wouldn't have saved our loved ones, but still we came to support a bipartisan proposal from 2 senators.
So he's even admitting that if there was a universal background check in effect before any of this happened, that it would not have helped them. So why even try to put a law like that into effect? Why? It makes no sense unless you're trying to take away the guns out of law-abiding citizens' hands. That's all it's about. And if you look at this smug-faced son of a bitch and this smug-faced son of a bitch, like I said, it even looks like they've lost you know, family members of themselves. This guy here didn't have a look like that on his face when he was talking about the very first day when the attacks happened in Boston, when the bombs went off. He didn't look anything like that. Look at the guy on his face. He's only looking like this because he lost this part. He looks like a lost little child that lost one of his toys. He lost. And that's why he looks like that, and that's why this guy looks like that. Look at the look on that face. It's because they lost this part of the battle, and they're going to lose more parts of the battle. And I'm not going to play any more of this. Like I said, I want the rest of you to go to the whitehouse.gov and watch this, because Obama is constantly, as you can see his hand there, he's rubbing Gabby Giffords' back. You know, and Obama's consoling the children and some of the other parents, and this woman in the background is crying. I understand they've lost their children and all that, but it's ridiculous for them to think that any background checks or any type of gun laws that they put in place would have stopped this. And like I said, this gentleman, you know, he lost his child. I understand, but he even admits it would not work. So why even try to put it in place? It makes no sense whatsoever. And like I said, these two need to get the, you know, if they had these looks on their faces when the bombings happened, or where was this face and where was this face when the terrorist attacks in Benghazi happened, and they still don't admit that they were a terrorist attack? Where were these faces at? They didn't look like that. So that's all I wanted to say about that. You know, we're still not out of the woods yet. You know, and you know, there's still battles to be fought over you know, our Second Amendment rights and gun control. But you know, these people need to instead of worrying about gun control and you know, fix what's already in place, because that's not working. Fix what's in place first, and then also, why don't you worry about what's going on in the country? Worry about what's going on in the government that you've screwed up. Worry about our veterans that are not getting the care that they should be getting, and also you know, worry about getting this country back on course and back to being the almighty United States of America, and stop running this country into the ground, President Obama and Vice President Biden. You know, let's focus on the things that are going to make us more of a superpower that we're supposed to be, and not put us back in the dark ages like what you're doing now. So thank you for watching the video. Give us any comments, thumbs up if you'd like, subscribe, and thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.